Hey ho, I just got to the Snake Valley part of Everglades and I'm on the Bobcat Boardwalk Trail. Yeah, that. And so follow along, let's see what we can find today. Just went to a ranger talk. That was really interesting. Now I'm just waiting on the tram tour to get started. It's right over there back behind that truck and trailer. Just happened right over here. That's the ranger right there. Very interesting.
This environment that we see here, very, very unique. A lot of times when people come up to us as rangers, they ask us questions about this national park. Why is this place a national park? Why is this place designated? It's really hard to answer that question sometimes if you haven't actually taken the time to be out in this space. And of course, some of those other national parks and awesome places that you had mentioned before, you can visually see those places, right? You can see the pristine waterfalls and the mountains and the tall trees. So we got a great egret over here. Our first wading bird. Over on the left. We're probably going to see a lot of birds out here. That's a great egret. Take a look at that bird. You guys think that that bird is very well camouflaged?
Nope.
There's another one over here on the left too. Great egret. Yeah, it kind of stands out, right, with its white feathers. Well, if you were a fish and you were looked up and you saw this white fluffy thing in the sky, you probably wouldn't think much of it. Matter of fact, there's a whole bunch of white fluffy things in the sky all the time. There's some over there, you know? So yeah, you probably... Black, huh? Oh, we got a great egret and a great blue heron out there flying around each other. I wonder if they're not getting along.
Yeah, I saw.
He said the river only moves 150
The
feet
original
per
dinosaurs
day.
right there.
This is the world's slowest
Some of
moving
traveling
river.
through the closest thing to a Jurassic Park. All right, so if you go up slightly in elevation, you have some of these tree islands. Over here to your right, we have some of those tree islands out there. All of these over here, looks like they are all bay heads. Bay heads are usually dominated by the bay tree, but also can have some other plants and trees in them, such as a cocoa plum, or a wax myrtle bush. A pond apple may grow in there as well. If you wanted some of the freshest bay for cooking, same exact bay, right? Well, you just got to go out to one of these tree islands. And then you can harvest some of that bay for cooking. It would also cost you about $4,000 because harvesting in the national park is illegal. So actually don't do that, right? But if you were a small animal looking to get your feet dry,
Mommy, I'm taller than you.
You're taller than me.
I'm bigger.
I'm more bigger. I am bigger.
we've seen a lot of great wading birds out here. And the great egret too. It's almost hard to believe that at one point in time we almost lost the great egret and some other types of wading birds. Due to overhunting in the early 1900s, it was popular to wear fashionable...
First time we've seen that.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot.
So these pair might be in mating. very close to mating season for gators. What's up, y'all? So I just got done exploring Everglades for 2 days. Some tips I would like to share. I would first of all highly recommend coming. It's a really cool park. A lot of good history about it. Things you can learn. First off, make sure you allow yourself more than 1 day to explore this park. It is humongous. The Ernest Coe Visitor Center and the Shark Valley Visitor Center, so far apart. I mean, and just the amount of time it takes to explore everything in the Ernest Coe area part of the park and the Shark Valley, you want to make sure you give yourself at least a day for each side, at least. Now there's plenty more to do. There's also tram tours that you can do on the Shark Valley side, and then you can do bike rentals. I would recommend the tram tour. It is pricey. It was $33 for an adult for me. Kids are less than 20, I do know that. But it was worth every dollar spent. I was actually talking to another couple, and they were like, yeah, we never paid this kind of money for stuff like this, but it was worth it. And I had to totally agree with them. It was totally worth it. Let's see, what else would I say? Oh, definitely come in the dry season so you can see stuff, because in the wet season down here, especially in Shark Valley, I don't know about the other areas. I mean, I imagine in the wet season you're not going to do a lot of those off like trails and stuff, like off of the main roads and stuff, because they're going to be flooded. You're going to definitely need like your water shoes or a wader. I think it's the waders, I think is what the fishermen wear, and it like it comes all the way up to like here, and it's got the little straps. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, those. You would need those to explore some of those areas, probably in the middle of wet season. So dry season for sure. Even in dry season right now, there was some trails over in Shark Valley that I couldn't even get on because it was just too wet. Other than that, I don't really have much. You don't really need to worry about bug spray too much around here this time of year. But make sure you wear, like, to protect yourself from the sun. You can bring sunscreen as well as a hat, things like that if you're into that. I know some people are like sun worshipers, so me, I fry. Because there is not many places to be undercover out there. You're out there in the elements. It is those animals' world, and we are just walking through it, riding a bike or a tram through it. So yeah, work hard. Anyways, that's my take. I had a blast. I will definitely come back again one day. It'll probably be a while, but I would love to come back to the Everglades. It was amazing. And I think that's all I got to say about that. I'm just now sitting outside of a Pilot gas station across from the Mikosuke. It's like their gambling place. You got bingo and gaming in there, and it's like a hotel too, it looks like. Hang on, I'll actually show you. Right there. I can't really see it because of the stoplight. You can't see all the sun, but yeah, that's the Mikosuke place. So yeah, if you're into that, it's right here, because you're right here by their reservation, I guess is what it would be called. So anyways, I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna do a little bit of video editing right now so I can get up my one video from a couple of days ago and start putting out videos again. There's a bunch of bikers here, and they're like really cool to watch. Veterans of Canada, different bike groups or whatever. They're cool, whatever. Alright, I'll see y'all after a while. go, guys. I'm eating me some grits and some biscuits from Cracker Barrel. I figured I'd go in and buy something since I've used their parking lot for this is going on the 3rd night tonight. But I got my grits right there. So, but today was a good day. I went and did some laundry. You know, earlier you saw I was doing laundry. That's always fun. Little fun story about that. I was over in Kendall, Florida. And if you don't know anything much about like this area, just like Miami, there's a lot of Spanish speaking people here. And the lady that was working there, basically, I mean, I was the only like white person in there, like English being the only language I know how to speak. Very, very well. And and so I'm standing there and I needed to get some laundry detergent, and there was only like one size, and I was seeing if they had anything smaller, because you know at some laundromats they have like the packets of like the powder, and it's like good for like one load or whatnot. Well, they didn't have those. But anyway, I was trying to ask the lady, and she only spoke Spanish. Like, her English was about as good as my Spanish. So anyway, she was asking the guy back behind me, because I heard the word little in Spanish, and I saw him go like that. And so I was like, oh snap, I'm screwed. I was about to whip out Google Translate, but he helped me, but they didn't have it. So he knew enough English to be able to help me. Thank God. And they didn't have any like dryer, like 1 or 2 sheets that you could buy like individually for dryer sheets. So these people, I can't believe I did this, but I did it. Anyway, they got done with their dryer sheets and they were about to throw them away. I was like, I know this is really odd, and thank God they know I speak English, but can I use those sheets? Because I don't feel like buying a whole box, and I just need something to keep the static electricity. She's like, here you go, girl. Basically, she was like, oh yeah, that's fine. She was looking at mine, she's thinking, what a crazy chick, but anyway, so I did that. That was a funny story. And I went to Walmart and got another SD card because my phone, I have an Android, and it's not formatted to allow me to transfer my videos on my phone to my external hard drive. And I'm trying to save space on my phone so I can edit my videos on here, because once my phone fills up, it won't allow me to do anything else. So, with that being said, I now have a 512 gigabyte SD card to fill up, along with my 274 gig that I have almost filled up. So yeah, anyway, good day. I got a couple of things planned for tomorrow, so stay tuned. Ooh, I'm so excited about tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night and end the vlog here. And I don't have anything else to say, so yeah, that's what we're gonna do. End the vlog here. I hope you guys are having a great day as well, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye!